What's good YouTube, Giants fan 696 back here with a video today, and today's video is going to be a breakdown of the glove badge in NBA 2K25. So glove returning badge from last year. It increases the ability to successfully steal from ball handlers. Pretty self-explanatory, mostly used by lockdowns. If you're guarding a guard or anyone trying to dribble the ball around, you press square, try to get the steal. That's pretty much it, just trying to get on-ball steal. So the way we're testing this is, in this case, I took Kawhi, just a typical type of lock kind of build guy. And I had the glove thresholds in front of me. We edited him to have the badge on bronze, silver, gold, Hoff, and legend. Add all the thresholds, which are 67 steel for bronze, 79 for silver, 91 for gold, 96 for Hoff, and 99 for legend. And as always, we have one with Kawhi with no glove, just below the bronze threshold at 66 glove. And the way we're going to be testing this is against a gold unpluckable guard, which in this case I took Curry. Again, edited him to have 92 ball handle, which does give him that gold unpluckable. So yeah, that's how we're going to test it. I think gold unpluckable is kind of a good baseline of where most guards will be. So we'll see what glove you need against that, and then yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, like I said, we're going to start off with Kawhi at no glove at that 66 steal. Again, against Curry's 92 ball handle and gold unpluckable. Just something to keep in mind. As usual, this test is done on Hall of Fame, and I'm on high risk, high reward shooting. Doesn't really matter for this test. Just throwing it out there. And keep in mind, all of Curry and Kawhi's other badges have been removed, so you'll purely see the effect of glove versus unpluckable. So I'm just going to kind of move the ball around in my right stick while it's in front of me and see if he's able to knock the ball out, or if they are going to call a foul. It's like right there, he knocked it out, so we're going to call that a win for him. So we're just going to call that 1-for-1 right there. Just moving the right stick around to kind of give a little bit of a more realistic look than me just standing there with the ball. So we'll call that 1-for-1. Again, we'll do 5 just to see. It's going to kind of move back and forth. And see there, that's a win for me because they call a foul. So we'll call that 1-for-2. Again, we're going to just let him keep going until he either gets a foul or knocks it out. And then we'll... All right, and right there, he's able to knock it out. So that right there is 2-for-3. All right, 2-for-3. Let's see what his next attempt here looks like. And they do call a foul, so we are going to go ahead and call that 2-for-4. Again, I'm just going to move a little bit, and he gets a foul. So he finishes 2-for-5, which honestly, better than I thought would be against gold unpluckable. Again, gotta think, I have a 92 ball handle and he has a 66 steal, and he plucked me twice. So all right, guys, so he went 2-for-5 on plucking me with no glove. So now he's at bronze glove, 67 steal. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Again, same thing, we're just gonna kind of move our stick in front of him. And right there, that is 0-for-1. They called a foul. He was not able to pluck me. And he is able to pluck me there. So he is now 1-for-2. So let's go ahead and try our third attempt here. Okay, he is now 1-for-3. Picking right back up where we left off. And he's now 1-for-4. So bronze, let's see if we even tie how he did with no glove. Let's see. And he is. So we are now 2-for-5, which makes sense. He just tied what we did with no glove. So we're going to go ahead and check silver, where he'll now have a 79 steal and a silver glove. All right, guys, so it went 2-for-5 with no glove and bronze glove. 2-for-5 in terms of him getting the steal. So now we're checking silver, where it is a little bit significantly higher. So he now has a 79 steal with that silver glove. Same thing, 5 times. Gonna try to just move the ball around in front of him and see if he's able to get that pluck. Right there he is. So he starts off good there, 1-for-1. That time he gets a foul, so 1 for 2 right there. Again, he gets a foul there, so it's 1 for 3. So silver is not looking very promising. Again, he looked like he reached right on the ball there too. So again, I do have gold unpluckable, keep in mind. That time he gets it. So he is now 2 for 4. So let's see if he ties bronze and no glove, or if it's going to finish that 3 for 5. Right now it's 2 for 4, so let's see. And he is able to beat his record there. So he's now 3 for 5, which makes sense. Silver's getting progressively better, but still could be better, right? So let's go ahead to gold, where he will now have a 91 steal. All right, guys, so now we're at that 91 steal with gold glove. Again, he went 3 for 5 on plucking me on silver and 2 for 5 with bronze and no glove. So let's see, is gold where he gonna, make the breakthrough? He's gonna go 4 for 5, 5 for 5. Let's see. Again, just move it around a little bit. Right there, he gets me, so he starts off 1 for 1. Again, we kind of saw that same animation in silver where he reached like right on the ball and they gave him a foul. So right there kind of looks good so far. Let's see what it happens here. Again, that first one did look pretty good considering he had a similar animation with silver and it gave him a foul. Just move it around a little bit. Again, this is okay, so that's 1 for 2. And again, keep in mind, this is now gold on gold because I have the gold unpluckable. He has a gold glove. And he does knock it out there, so he is now 2 for 3. All right, 2 for 3 right here. See what our next one here looks like. And he takes it right out of my hand. So he is now 3 for 4. And gold is looking pretty good so far. Let's see, are we going to tie silver at 3 for 5, or will we finish that 4 for 5? And he knocks it right out of my hand. So he finished 4 for 5, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with how gold glove looked, but we did not go 5 for 5, which is my rule on ending the test. So let's go ahead and try out Hall of Fame glove now, where I will be at he will be at a 96 steal. Again, still up against that gold unpluckable and 92 ball handle. Let's see, maybe we'll be surprised. So let's go ahead and try it out. And right away, he takes it right out of my hand. So he is starting off 1 for 1 right there. All right, so he's 1 for 1 right now. Let's see what his second attempt here looks like. And he takes it out again. Again, those similar animation he got at gold, I think he was able to pluck that almost every time at gold, except they called a foul one time, I believe, or something similar to that. Silver too, he was getting a couple fouls, but right now it's looking good for him. He's now 2 for 2 with that. Yeah, and right there he goes 3 for 3. And it's looking like so far on Hoff, if you're able to kind of predict like what hand that the guard has the ball in, you're going to be able to steal it, which is really all you could ask for, right? Is if you predict correctly, you choose right, that, it goes in the right hand. And he's able to just take the ball out of my hand immediately. So he is now 4 for 4. And let's see, will he finish that 4 for 5, or will he go perfect 5 for 5 here? And he takes it out again. So listen, he just went 5 for 5. And guys, I'm going to call the test right there. To me, Hall of Fame looked pretty much everything that you would want for. Again, every time he picked my right hand, he just was able to get the steal. They didn't give him the foul animations and call the fouls like they did in the previous badge tiers. Like, again, gold was also pretty good. They only called a foul once. Silver, 3 for 5. I mean, that's still not terrible. But I would say, if you're a lockdown defender, definitely go Hoff. You get 96 steal. Again, legend to me wouldn't really make sense based on what I saw in Hall of Fame, because you can't really get any better than that. So might as well save the 3 attribute points it would take you to get to legend. So yeah, I'd say definitely go Hoff glove, 96 steal. Gold is also pretty good if you're not willing to get, sacrifice as much for the 96. The 91 steal at gold glove is pretty good. Silver too, honestly, if you're not an on-ball lock or something, want to be able to get a steal sometimes, 79 steal is pretty good value. So honestly, die-hard locks, go Hoff. Honestly, if you're still making primary lock build, you could still go gold, because gold was still very good. And then if you're not a primary lock, you say you're maybe a point guard and just trying to get steals, I would say if you could get silver, that'd be pretty good for you. I wouldn't go bronze or no glove, and I think legend would be overkill. So yeah, that's my take on things. Appreciate you guys tuning into this video. Let me know down below which badge I should break down next, and tune into me on Twitch. I've been streaming a lot of my team content on there recently. And yeah, I'm out.